Welcome on back and gather round, everyone. It's time for some more Age of Wonders 4. We're here for part 6 of our Grexolis campaign, where, in the intern, it looks like Turiel, he actually managed to stop us from raising the settlement, and then came and attacked us. So we're up for a pretty bad fight. We need to get out of this area and get some healing going. That way we can actually properly do some damage. In fact, we may just leave this city alone, and then come on up, allowing ourselves to heal in here towards the actual throne city. We can take down Turiel, take down the throne city, and win in kind of a blitz style, so we'll see if that works. We have to survive this one first. We have Turiel's Corolian Justicar. He's a ranger. Rangers can be scary, but he doesn't look like he's very high level, so not as scary as normal. I'd say the second most concerning thing here is going to be this Lightbringer. Oh, it's got the champion convert. So very high chance to steal one of our units, and we are very low health. Let's see if we can survive. We'll see. Having the free unit is nice. We get 2 summons of the spider, then a couple of heals. Alright, well let's go ahead and start off by doing the healing ourselves here. Thankfully, Big Papa himself is fairly... That's going to hurt quite badly. You're doing a mixture of physical and fire, and you do a ton of damage. That's fun. What do we get for our first spell here? We got the not as good one, the debilitation. That's alright. We'll make it work. I'll say we go ahead and teleport. Ooh, that's the wrong one. We'll go ahead and teleport to here. We can get shot regardless, but I don't think that many of the units can actually make it in, so it would be just the general. And they'll be putting him in a bad place. So let's go ahead and teleport up. And then go for the debilitation on... Yeah, I would say this crew. We get anything else from here? Lyrium's a little bit too far away. Poison bolts are too. If we can somehow get more range on some of our magic, that would be incredible. I'll leave you here for now. Primal Spider Summon. You here. I think we can get the other one right next to you. Excellent. And then we'll, of course, drop the tonic off on Dad here. That's 2 times regeneration. Absolutely. Let's get something better. How about strengthen? Or status protection actually sounds pretty nice, too. We'll hide you in the woods. Although you just keep forgetting you guys just destroy everything like monsters. We are going to have to spend some time healing. That's the problem. Keep our Astro Boys out of the fight, and allow them to keep healing the units that matter a little bit more. 2 times strengthen is great, so then we'll go for the heal. Not very much, is it? We might be in trouble, lads. Heavily relying on our actual Eldritch Leader to deal damage here. Okay, so they need to go ahead and pop their heals on one another, so... Or I guess we Rising Fury here. And then double it up. That way we can get that summon. We need extra units to try to soak up damage. That charge, thankfully, is a very nice heal, but it's mostly because our units don't have very much health. Afflictors, you stay in the woods, and then... We can't get anyone with the heals that I'd like to. It's gonna be some tonic. Strengthened, and then we can heal you. Okay, just go ahead and stay there. Defense mode it up. No one else can really reach. That is a huge hit. He might be able to just take out our Ancestral Wardens right off the bat, which would be awful. They tend to go after the first target they can, so I'm thinking he is going to try to shoot just our Flesh Abomination here. But we'll see. There are much better targets for it. 50 damage, or 50 health. Let's go to the High Foliage. We'll try some a little bit spiky here. Afflictor, you stay where you're at. Yep, everyone else is good. We'll just go ahead and drop down the Debilitation. on... Man, they've got so many good units on these. Sundered resistance and weakened. So you're going to be dealing how much? 12 and 10. That's so much more acceptable. Alright, well, let's pass the turn and see what they got. Our entire squad being half health is not amazing. Good, they're being... Listen, the cagier they are, the easier we can exploit that. Staying just out of range there, but we can go ahead and blast a Blight Spike. I mean, if we keep going after the leader, that's gonna be... It's gonna be pretty bad for him. Yeah, Blight Spike it up. Poisoned and decaying. So next turn you are taking a minimum of 14 damage. So we gotta go ahead and have you summon the spider. It looks like they're actually trying to stall on that one, aren't they? How long does this last? Or how long does the stacks last? Each attack, so they last until we actually go for the attack. So we could be... Yeah, let's go ahead and keep the Flesh Abomination up front. How many of these units can actually hit? None. You with the big bomb? No, that's awesome. Step back once. You get hit with the bomb. Okay, good, barely not. And then we'll have our Mimics step back. Pretty much everyone's in a good spot. We just need to kind of pull back a little bit, let them come on in, and let us get more heals. Yeah, so I'll leave everyone else pretty much exactly where they're at. These can be nice wards. We'll turn them around, of course. Get a warding wall here. Move like this. And everyone can get warded up. If we summon... How much health do you have left? 69. We might be able to get them with the spider. 45. We only have 2 summons of this. Let's go for it. Almost a kill. The web. Let's go for the web first. If they do turn around and use everything on this, that's perfectly fine by me. So a huge heap of immobilization means we can do a lot of healing here in the next couple turns. I'll distribute the tonic to... here. If they move up to try to kill this one, we'll be in a little bit of trouble, but I think you can kind of just float back. We get a nice bit of warding around this area. And we'll bring you back here to continue to ward the entire crew. Sweet. Alright, the Arbalist can move up and get a shot on both. I don't want the shot on our spider, so let's go ahead and just pull back. They're lacking AoE. They do have that big old mass condemn. Let's see how much damage we get. No, they're not going for it yet. Awakened. Goes for a shot. Not enough to kill. If they get a stun, we're in. Ah, yeah, there it is. Ooh. Slain. The light fish failed to convert. That's perfect. And I think from here we maybe steal the light fish and turn them against their former masters. Greater possession. The Blight Spike almost takes them out. We go ahead and mind control the... Actually, this is the only unit that we actually can mind control, huh? Okay, before we do anything else, let's get those heals going. Let's absolutely heal the Vampire Spider. I'll have you come over to here and heal the Afflictor for me. Probably have the Afflictor move up and punch the Lightbringer in the face with the Miasma Shot. And we'll use these darters here as fodder, unfortunately for them. I also want our other mimics to turn into Lightbringer so we can steal their units, so... Let's first go about doing that. So you can go ahead and heal this mimic. Exactly. Move up to here to steal the Lightbringer. Oh, we don't get to do the domination the first time. That's too bad. That's too bad. Summon in the baby spider. And we'll use them to... Oh, we can't actually quite get up into range of the arbalist. That's what I wanted. We could start blasting. I do want to get the arbalist weakened because it has a really big single hit shot. And the overdraw can hit just about everyone, which is also pretty insane. Yeah, so let's go ahead and weaken them. 100% chance to hit. Bolstered or not, you are now weakened. This mimic can't quite hit the lightfish. Alright, now we'll go ahead and take over. Oh, that'd be awesome. You see, you could basically mind control and then possession them, so even if they don't kill, they get to turn around and punch their friends in the face. That'd be awesome. I'll go greater possession on you. And then mind control here. Turn you on your previous allies. Hit them with a... Oh, it only is around you? Oh, that's not what I thought. I should have read. All adjacent enemies, and it displaces them up to 2 hexes. Just punch them in the face then. They've already used their abilities, but they're not stuck. Run up and suck them in the jaw. Little baby spiderlings, you now have to stand in the fire, but I think that's fine. Deal whatever damage you can. And then here we can summon in the spider. Have it put down the webs across the board here. Need to make sure he gets some good attacks is the only issue. You come on up closer, Afflictor. We'll have you kind of circle round. How long do we have another heal? 1 more turn. Awesome. Okay, so then, yes, we absolutely want to go ahead and summon in the spider now. Well, they can move up and hit everyone. See, that's fantastic. Yeah, we want to lock them in place. Or force them to take damage next turn if they try to flee. And then I will use the last of our mana here to conjure in another primal spider and just slay this, this hero. Right in the mists, and death. The assassin spiders are doing work. We'll again drop down the ward here. I don't think our polearm has enough health to really be helpful, so let's just come back into the bunch, then we can kind of pounce out if we need something. The darter can reach. We might as well get some damage. Taking down one of the thieves should be awesome, but we don't quite get that that opportunity. All right, let's do the turn. Stop it! I know they need something. Move. Great bow's gone. How much damage do we get here? 30 is pretty hefty. Okay, so they go for the crossbow shot, so now they don't have it on either. They didn't deal that much damage to their own... Oh, now here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Didn't quite kill any, but wasted a lot of turns shooting their own boys. And then we'll go ahead and make these spears insane and let them turn around and obliterate. Alright, your last turn, so go take out some more of these. Status vulnerability. Yeah, bastions are quite mean. So let's just go ahead and hit them with the web. We do get them with the slow. That means no retaliation. Bleeding and poisoned. Oh, could we Oh, I should just try to dominate the bastion. Yeah, so 100% chance. Dominate the lightfish? Hang on, before I try this. Logistics, cave walk. These are the units that came from our allies. Weaken times 2. So even if we do send them around, they're not going to be that useful. But it is a unit that we have stolen from the enemy here, so... Yeah, this is mine now. Do you see this? This belongs to me. Primal Chargers are just too slow. Not my favorite unit. Let's go ahead and distribute Tonic here. Strengthen times 2. Awesome. Still can't transform in anyone because they've kind of pulled them all back. We could have probably turned into the Bastion, but I don't think we needed that. Let's move to here. Distribute some Tonic. Oh, is that Rot Away? No, it's Mass Plague. See, Mass Plague works too. We'll go for the Channel Power. And then hit all these poor fools with the Blight Weakness. Oh no. That's a lot of damage. Burn. Now they're all quite diseased. Let's go ahead and distribute Tonic here. 2 times regeneration. So we can go up with the Miasma Shot and hit the Rager. I realize I've done something a little bit foolish here now because these guys are going to come up and get stabbed. Ooh, by everyone. We'll move to here and then go for the heals. Good old spiritual healing. Go across the way to now, I think that's... Oh, is this the one that's already summoned in the spider? I guess they are. A second spider they shall have soon. So you move up to be a ward, you move up to be a ward here, and Vampire Spider can look for an opening. None of the melee can make it in, so let's go for some more damage. Good. Poison resisted once, but not the second time, and we shall pass. I don't think anyone's too low on health. Now we're good. We need more permanent heals, though, otherwise this invasion is going to be stopped quite quickly. 20 damage. 18. Oh, they're going all in on our Afflictor. Alright, fair. Spike mode activate. Not cool, Turiel. Alright, we lost a couple units ourselves, but yeah, they're all on one side now. Being cheeky. If we're not careful here, they have positioned themselves pretty well. If we can kill this unit, start dropping some morale. Our stolen Bastion can move up and be a nice shield wall. If we take out these guys back here, the answer looks to be no, so we'll use the Primal Spider as cover. Damage. Go ahead and mimic. If we mimic the Inquisitor, we're not allowed to shoot the crossbow this turn, are we? Oh, we are. Beautiful. $31 damage. We've got the heals on every, so let's go ahead and tonic up Spider a couple times. Bolster defense. I'll kind of float around to here and go for the heals. Spider Matriarch, you know, just about finish off whoever you want. Distribute tonic here. Alright, we got a good position except for our chargers. We can use these afflictors to weaken the polearm just in case. 29. The light fish can float on in and finish off its own. Let's go Bolt of Judgment. I'm thinking, well, we can go ahead and heal them first. So let's float around, heal so there's more. And then Bolt of Judgment should kill. Oh, it doesn't. It kills this unit. Shoot the Inquisitor. And they're at least stunned. They're going nowhere. That's a flank, but it's not enough to kill. Even with the crit. Alright, so we'll go ahead and have you finish off these spearmen. Go ahead, you can't heal yourself, so let's float out of any kind of... Actually, no, can we... 6 damage. It's enough to kill the light fish. Poison Blast. Take out another unit here. How much does the web deal? Web's not quite enough to kill, but they are already stunned. Let's move to here and go for the web. No one needs any heals, I would say. Let's go for it. Although they might be able to... They might be able to take down one of our guys. They all focus. We'll see. Got over Covenant last time. And like that, yeah, they sniped one of our guys. Moving up to finish off this. $31 damage flank. 31 damage flank. And then we can pretty much kill the rest, no problem. Let's go Blight Spike here. Jumping 31. Lightning Blast. Matriarch, let's go ahead and try to finish off the healer here. And if we end the battle with the Bastion under our control, we get to steal them. Which, truthfully, we could definitely use some extra units. Even if it's just a tank. It's a tier 3 tank, so... Yeah, we lose a couple here. Unfortunate. But we capture one of theirs. Oh, how many do we get to summon? That would be awesome. At least one healer. Alright, day 53 dawns and Eadgard's gone. Well, that's not good. I can't, so we'll go ahead and dismiss you. We gained a sharpened Scorcher, a great bow. We'll take it. However, Eadgard is gone. That is so bad. Alright, well done, Mandor. Which means we are now going to deal with him coming our way. As well. No, he conquered Gauntlet and turned into... I'm glad it's a vassal city. That makes things a little bit easier for us. Or do you turn them into... Those are just all rebel cities now. That's awesome. So he's gone, yeah. That's bad stuff. We don't get the achievement, sadly. I don't know how you're supposed to win this one in keeping all of your allies alive unless you just blitz Turiel right off the start. And he has an army that I wouldn't be willing to go after. Getting the advanced logistics, I think, is going to be a necessity. So we can move around a bit faster. Eadgard is gone. Aurelian has been captured. Lithal's gone too. Oh no. See, we're over here doing fine, but our allies are getting obliterated. Even Nimue. She's about to go to the void too. Well, that's all kinds of bad. We'll enchant up with our projectiles of decay. That is extremely expensive because of how potent it is. And then Arcadia has been captured by Turiel. Sure. Probably many eyes connects to the province. This can only be a forester. Let's go... Yeah, we'll go forester. We want to surround these all. Ooh, Caustic Worm. Well, now that we know our allies in the immediate area have been defeated, or at least over here at Gauntlet have, we are going to be dealing with Mandor. So let's get units up to the Valley of Many Eyes, and we'll hold the line here with you last. Black Pit Kinetics out of the province. Let's go ahead and snag. Mine. We've got a couple of conduits. Another forester it is. Beautiful. Arcadia has been recaptured. We do need to try to take this. So let's see how much health we're looking at. Only our boss is healing, which is honestly not great. We don't have the time to heal either. We take the Temple of the Tome. We would then have a place to heal. Silver Ancient Wonder, and it likely will be filled with Order troops. See, now things get rather spicy. Because it does look like Lithal's about to fall too. We didn't do a good enough job distracting Turiel. We'll grab the estate hall. We need more growth. The bear. Orders required. We do have, I guess, a couple of reinforcements coming in, but I don't know how many more Turiel himself has. We don't have any. More scouts. Move the bear in. I think we don't really have any choice. We kind of have to just go for it. So we attack Arcadia again. It's going to take 4 turns. Sometimes, man. We fumigate and we harass defenders. And we just have to hope we have enough astral healers here to carry the day. We have 2 troops over here. Alright, we'll bring them over. Don't have a lot of choice. Kind of hide back behind the city if we can. That way no one can come up and smack them. Orders required. Everyone needs to quickly consolidate, because Gauntlet is now no longer a friend. We could probably fight this one. We are lacking our general, but we have lots of heals and some kind of free summons, so let's move on in. Polar Bear needs some orders. Hey, you're trapped, aren't you? Fangir's really not doing anything. This is his throne city. We can take out Fangir pretty easily. Unless it's all a farce, which it definitely could be. Get moving back down to the valley. We could definitely use your help. We do not have enough heroes in combat. And you all move on this broader crew. If we lose a spider, we really can't afford to lose anything right now, so let's fight it ourselves. Alright, bunch of tier 1s and 2s. Hunter spiders are always mean. Restore and taunt. How far can you go? Jump and then use the web. Let's try to use the Inferno up to lure them in. Heal yourself. Distribute the tonic here. And here. Plot over. Just gonna step back into the shrooms. Rising Fury, and then double up the Rising Fury on oneself. Then the Afflictor can kind of just stand back here, because we know the Hunter Spider's gonna come in and go for the web first. good to me. But I get old. You won't. Oh. See, that I didn't think you could jump to. And it's still fine because we have the primal spider that can move in and show you the true meaning. Okay, then what we'll do is we'll step up with the afflictor and miasma shot. Go for that. Bind and immobilize them. Shot there. Decaying and flanked. How far can you move? I think you have full range. There we go. Works for me. And we will try not to use any heals until we have to. Especially if they waste all their time. Oh, my spiders. Their time killing my plants here. They do get to heal, so well, I left them in place. Good night, sweet prince. Might as well just... They're getting no flanks and they're shooting into the shield, but we might as well go for the shots here. That's triple decaying, isn't it? Beautiful. You get 3 turns of way too much damage. We can go for a big blizzard over here. Kind of you to stack up for me. Oh, and you can run through. Get him with some webs. We'll have to stay in the miasma, though. I don't want that. Go for the porcupine, then. Catch him on fire, lads. They get 1 more turn? No, they don't. There's no more turns for you. We'll just move up and use the ward. Yeah, double up on the ward, keep everyone safe. Alright, summons are gone. They're gonna go all in on the spider. Fair enough. I'm gonna go ahead and take out these porcupines. He's super poisoned. Frost bolts. 50% outright kill. It has 11 health, and we are dealing a ton per shot. We just come around here and get him once. Pretty devastating flank. What we could rip into him with the miasma shot. I'm gonna actually come up and use that here. Enjoy being poisoned. We'll melee strike them down. We should be able to just kind of blast away from there. Yes, indeed. We'll just tonic up. And then tonic up here. Bleeding removed. You're darn right. Heal the polearm. And then we'll just kind of have you move off to the side. Get a little bit more damage here. Ooh, poison, decaying, and flanked. How exciting. Our spider goes away. A nice graze there, and the weakest of damage. That's a crit. And the end. Robspit has earned some more renown. He's already maxed out, so we really don't need any. We'll go ahead and disenchant this. Garbage. So what if we ended up, we were the ones that ended up getting Idgard killed because we didn't trade him the powerful goodies. Everyone else got traded stuff except for Idgard. I guess we both can't reach. So you to here, and then what is this? Oh, that's trash. Take him down. See, I'm gonna need those for later. No slaying my Inferno pups. Let's have you two hang out together. At least for the beginning here. Alpha, can everyone move? This group isn't nearly as concerning outside of the shocking phase. It can go how many? 4. So move up and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll just go up this way then. Get yourself with the heals. Onic. Onic. And then the old healing. Lictor, you're in a pretty good spot. Just stay here. See if we get charged. Not bad, but now they can pretty much hit where they want with this guy. Shocking phase. Unless... Nah, no such luck. Here and hit. The other vampire spider's up, but we're a little bit too spread out. Ice spider has frozen web. Gross. Good. Get us both of the frozen web. Ward up and see if that affects him. He's in the Inferno Dog isn't in, and it just dies. Go for a blizzard here. Big balmy blizzard. We can summon in the Primal Spider. We're gonna go to here. I think the web would hit all 3 of them. Oh, that's the wrong unit. Oops. What about instead, Inferno Pups? You. Yeah, they got fire. We can just go bother them. Spider summon. There we go. That's what I wanted. Immobilized and slowed. Yeah, you can still teleport, though. Over here, hit him with the miasma shot. I can go through walls. We'll just bring you around in front. And ward. Punches the yeah, I guess we might end up losing those Infernal Pups. Well, can you heal? What has to be a line of sight heal? Huh. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm crazy. Works for me. Step over once and shoot these guys in the back. There's a flank. And Wild Growth is such a good ability. Now you're locked in place. We're firing through the plants. Oh, we miss outright. Wow, 2 misses. Good stuff. Go for the damage here. And that should be enough to get both of them. Teleports in, goes for the punch. Waste some time killing our plants. Perfect. Strike them from behind. I mean, you were for sure an obnoxious enemy. can't be hit by range attacks very well. Almost gotcha. That's like worth it. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, the poison blast, not really worth it. We're not gonna miss 3 times. We might miss once, we won't miss 3 times. Go for the heal on the Afflictor. And let them tear in any of these guys back here. $32 damage. 25% chance. Never punished. And turn. Look at that. Even with spite mode, we come out losing nothing. Almost these pups. Alright, excellent. That's a lot of this cleared out. We just gotta have to go for this big giant and the... This is gonna be a tough fight, but I think we can handle the giant. Now we'll start making our way back towards the deep layer. We need to start building up some troops pretty quickly. Get all this cleared out. It's going to be us against the world very soon, and we only have to deal with Turiel. Clearing the things we've already cleared. So let's go for a quarry here. Get the big 3. Ooh, a full Inferno Hound. How lucky. One or 2 mimics. Here, you 2 stay here. I mean, we've got some good units, but we are outnumbered. Aggressively. Let's see what Mandor's got going on over here, but we may not be able to see. Amp Spider, let's go ahead and go defend the Underdrak. You're good. And you're good as well. Alright. Set production here in the deep layer. We definitely could use the Tunneling Spider Temple. And truthfully, I wish there was one of these rituals that allowed us to heal. We're gonna go for the Dark Knowledge one. If we're going to be alone, we need to have plenty of knowledge. Ooh, this is a big ol' yikes. Alright, it's day 54 and somehow Turiel is now printed. How did you get this many units? I wish I could print units like this. That's incredible. One nymph we should be able to take down with the likes of this bear. So we're done to take out these reinforcements. Diffuse health is done, so we can now select a new tome. The Tome of... I like the Tome of Vigor. None of the Chaos tomes would make any sense for what we're doing here, so let's go Tome of Vigor. Strengthen your units and armies with the brute power of wild beasts. Specialize in buffing animals and increasing hit points. Which we have a lot of animals on in, so we can summon in tier 3 animals and has a small chance of summoning a tier 4. Power Beast makes all of our animals deal more damage, have more health, and gain Demolisher. Then Super Growth, a minor race transformation. Ooh, yeah, minor race transformations are awesome. We can collect as many of those as we want.
The unbridled power of the herd thundering over the plain. The sheer strength of the mighty bear as it closes in upon its prey. Hear the primal music that beats in the sinews and bones of beasts. Then you will be able to harness it and strengthen your pack with the force of nature itself.
Indeed. Alright, Dark Knowledge Ritual's done. Go! New rally has started. Turiel has returned to Sacrosanct, which is awful. Fangir has returned to his stronghold. Yeah, he's able to print units. That is insanity. I was talking smack about the unit printing that Melanus was able to do last time, but Turiel's far worse. Here's the thing. Oh, you guys are the Flame Blessed champions now. I'm trying to see what their lads are enchanted with. They're monsters. Intimidation Aura. Legion of Zeal. I don't know, it's a hot time. You should be able to move armies in or out of settlements while they're under siege. And if you were able to recruit, 9 units in one turn, that needs to be... Those cheats need to be dialed back just a little bit. We've got a gold vein. All of our spiders and such need to get in position. Alright, so let's consolidate here a little bit. That's a dire bear. That's not that scary. We just need to start wiping this stuff out, especially stuff that's in our own domain already. Alright, everyone, come together. And we'll go knock out... Need to get a little bit closer. Go knock out this bear first. Oh, your troops engage the dire bear and its minions, but they cower in fear rather than put up a fight. Most of them try to hide, while others huddle on the ground. They seem to be begging for mercy through panicked hisses and cries. I shall dominate the dire bear. Oh, do we also get a wisp? Yes, our army grows. So what were you even capable of? Good grief, the damage. Oh, and he actually has all the enchantments he did too. So he's a zealous murder bear. Fair enough. We are glad you're here. Okay, so taking out the things that are close to us and actually blocking us from getting through is probably something we need to do. So, let's have you come up to here there. In a position where I can attack multiple this turn. We can move to here. And then the wisp can go take out the other. Excellent, excellent. Alright, let's do it. Polar bear, start the fight. That's what I thought. We lose nothing. We summon in some more friends. It's another healer. Send him down over here. We are no longer in the mode where we're not going to be grabbing everything we can. Yeah, we're a little bit low on health there, but I think with the polar bear we can take him. Astral Siphoner. I'm not scared of you. Let's do it ourselves. Let's do it also. Alright, Siphoner. Drop off the tonic. Hopefully we get regeneration. No. No such luck. I'm not moving to my position. Keep distributing tonic to try to get regeneration. That's a lot of bolster defense. You were the tankiest Inferno puppy there ever was. Go ahead and stay in position, though. And then they will heal one another. A healing tech. Speaking of healing tech, go ahead and restore our afflictors. They'll stay in a position here, wait for the enemy to approach. Polar bear, run on over, and that shall be the turn. Max speed, since this is just a bunch of animals. Just a bunch of beasts. Alright, beasts. You understand how this works, right? Let's go ahead and attack the flank then. Attack the flank. You defend us, polar bear and afflictor. And a turn. Here they come. So now we step. Wild growth here. You're all stuck in place. How exciting. Bring you round to heal the pups. Still probably not safe enough to send them in. but we can get in position too. They do have to get through those vines. The Astral Summoner could pull, but I don't think that's very intimidating. Let's go for it. Graze is fine. Proto Dog can stay over here. And the summon's not amazing. But never mind, we could go to this position. You immobilized? You are. So we'll poison the units that can actually move. Primal Spider Summon, which can pass through. And we'll use it to go... bother you a little bit more. Oh, and now you're immobilized too, that's unfortunate. Bear can get in there and start doing some real work. This is Boris. Boris hates gargoyles. I mean, we'll just beat the smack out of you, it's fine. Like I said, Boris hates gargoyles. In a 1-hex cone. Get him, Boris. These gargoyles decaying and poison, so even if we don't take him out this turn, it's still a real bad day. Tonic, that's the strengthened. And we double up the ice. Are you in the void? Oh, no, they're not. Let's do this. Either way. And Frodo Dogs could almost take you out. Limit thick in if we get strengthened. As bolster defense. Go ahead and give us some heals. Send in the doggos. Easy kill. Easy kill. Blast here. Decaying, that's so unfortunate. Oh, they splashed it across. Fair enough. It turns out a keg is a really, really meh weapon. Bear with the finisher. Let's go ahead and tonic up. Strengthened. Healed. We sail around behind him. Lose line of sight. Alright, well. Blast him. And you're decaying now? How unfortunate. Now they missed once. Super decaying. That's all of our... Oh, no, hang on. Now we have one more ranged. Ranged we should have started with. And down they go. A fumble. And then they explode. Works for me. We didn't summon any new units, but I think that's okay. Animist produced. State Hall. Palisade walls, and then that tunneling spider. Monolith will start turning all of this into shroom forests. Which we definitely need. Alright, go attack this group. Easy battle. I'm sorry, what about easy battle don't you guys get? Alright, we'll have a couple of cuts here because I am sorting out lunch for myself and the little wizard. Alright, so let's get this going. We don't have any healers here, and that's kind of what makes this one a little bit spicier. They don't get to teleport off the very beginning. Let's move up. We can use the Wisps as our kind of expendable unit, if you will. They mix around behind, vampire spiders in with them. If we get the Mimics to all turn into these Splitterlings, we're probably in a good shape, although Storm Spirits are always mean. Let's see what you got. Oh, I thought they couldn't use the teleport right off the bat. Good grief. I mean, fair enough. Now we get to do the same. Big nasty charge on this side. Big bear sweeps are gonna hurt. Oh, I can't quite hit. We can kind of lock them in place though, so they don't get any good charges. Oh, the Inferno dogs can grab them. That retaliation's pretty mean though. How far can you move? How much damage are you doing? 14. Okay, one of the good things about... Let's do something like that. The damage is going to hurt, but it's not going to be that big a deal. And we strike here. Even flanked. Isn't doing that much damage. Alright, that's the way. We can bring the spiders up to hurt them next turn, too. Let's see. Big damage, but not enough to even break their cover. 26 per swing, and then the vamp spiders, instead of dying, to finish them off. And we'll have you... Oh, we can't phase teleport. Cooldown for 2 turns, huh? Punch the Splitterlings on that side. Not quite a kill, not quite a kill. Oh, how unfortunate. And we'll use the Mimics. They have that extra shield. Or can we hit him with a swipe? We can, we're gonna hit our own guys too. And get on out of there then. We get zapped. 20 damage. Nothing we can't heal from. We lose a Wisp. Wisps do not evolve, and so I'm much happier to lose them, because if this hatchling turns into a matriarch, we have another very, very powerful spider unit. Older bear. Let's get you back into city limits here. Same thing with you. Snagla. Into city limits. Like, confirm your movement. We definitely need to come on. We need to bring her with some units, otherwise she'll get obliterated. So let's go ahead and start stacking up here with these two. We need one more animist. Where are they hiding? There we go. One more animist. And we just gotta kind of stop worrying about our allies. They are going to lose. We just have to deal with it. And it just seems like they've just got really, really strange decision-making. I'm not sure why Nimue, unless they're all keyed in going after Turiel, which wouldn't make any sense. They need to be... Their decision-making should be on holding the line while you go take out Turiel yourself. You are the spearhead. That's okay. We'll make do. This is pretty clear on the way in, so let's go for it. Angir has returned here, but we can kind of keep circling around. If we can kind of sneak in with one of our armies, such as the one led by Snagla here, and just wipe out one of our enemies, that takes them completely off the board. Which is less important for us and more important for our allies. Well, I'm so glad we've got some extra troops here. Alright, let's go take out this nymph. Ah, there were others nearby. Deleting reinforcements is still pretty important. Let's do it. Ariel's back, so we do have to deal with his nonsense. Spells will fly. Tonic to Papa. Bolster defense. We don't have 2 animists this number. What happened to my double animist? That's not good. Can you deal? Revitalize, super heal. Stealing units, that's awesome. Awaken, and Mending Touch. We having my unit stolen. What was our first ability here we got? Ooh, Rot Away. we could pretty much kill this one in one hit. Alright, Abomination, go stand out in the middle. And take some hits for us. Let's distribute more tonic to our leader. 2 times strengthen is exactly what we need. Bring you round to heal up our spider. You heal yourself. Mimic, you kind of stay back as to not take too much damage, but let's get away. That way if they go for that mass, destroy all the trees. That mass condemnation, we don't get hit by it. Go ahead and summon in the vampire spider here too. Bring it on to this side. Smash those trees down because you're a big oaf. Penal power into rot away to outright slay a unit. Goodbye, healer. It did almost nothing in terms of damage. Now we're distracted. Because they went trying to go for the seduce there. Trying to seduce. I don't think you can seduce the Cthulhu monster. Which makes sense in every aspect. I think we do want to try to steal the nymph. By try, I mean absolutely steal the nymph. Oh, how lovely. Revitalize. Mending touch. Can you also steal the nymph? Blast them. You should be able to summon in your tunneling spider now. Go for the domination. Oh, none of them because they're angels. Oh, fair enough. We go for greater possession on these vampire spiders. At 38 damage sounds pretty nice. Bear can run up and deal a little bit. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just try to take out the Zealot first. Down they fall. Now we'll go ahead and just do the normal claw swipe. Lankaroony. Decaying was resisted. We'll just kind of bring you to here and shoot the barb webs. And then we'll blight spike you. Enjoy decaying, fool. Can't steal the nymph, so we'll go ahead and just stay back here. Onic. And big burst heal. Oh, it's regeneration. That works. Watch that, got. Oh, they dominated my bear. They already used it. What happens if we dominate you? 100% chance? Yeah. Okay, so not really. But there is ways we could game this. Definitely lightning blast did more damage. After taking damage for our own bear. Let's blight spike here. Clear the path. Then we can go for the status resistance, or status vulnerability. And then we can steal. I'll tell you, it's only a 35% chance. Still try it. And instead, they're distracted. Okay, so summon in the spider and send them in. Everything counts as a flank. Heal our own unit. That's going to be some damage, isn't it? Unfortunate. Go ahead and mimic the nymph. Can we try to seduce the nymph? Oh, we can just seduce you back. That'd be awesome. Tonic. Mending touch. Awaken. Seduce. Oh, that's mine. Thank you. I'm gonna steal my units. Steak? If I ever saw one. I guess we could have also used the mysterious. We've our own mysterious tonic that works. Head to decaying. Beautiful. However, our bears are very likely to be jumped here next turn by something off screen. So let's stay. You get into a unit. No. See, that's a little bit unfortunate. That connects to the Valley of Many Eyes way easier than I'd like. Vamp Spire, you stay here. Construction of the deep layer shall be palisade walls. We need them so badly. Vendor for more gold, or a library for more knowledge. Go more knowledge. And then you can produce some merchandise here this next turn. Clairvoyance Ritual. Actually, we may want to set up the Phantasmal one. Or the Mass Phantasmal one. It takes 2 turns. Let's do it. Get that set up and ready to go. Summoning in the Entwined Thrall would be nice, but I think they'll just get wiped out. Too low damage when they show up. Poison's nice, but it's not enough. Okay, so can we trade any mana with anyone? I've got a lot. Just gold? Man, it's so unfortunate. Thank you, Nimue. Be funny if she's only doing well because we gave her all the goodies. We got 104 gold. We need more than that. Nimue! Come here. I've got more stuff to sell you. Alright, there we go. Glowing Fields, a gray square. I mean, she's rebuilding, and I'm very surprised they managed to hold the line there, but... Oh, I hate that the siege takes 4 turns. Demoralizing Mask. Attackers have the chance of gaining... Demoralize is not the most useful. Reinforcement. Yeah, we have what we have. Hopefully it's enough. But they are building up an army here in just a couple of turns. Alright, quick jump cut. We had a crash. Actually, in the next turn, we do get attacked by Telariel, but we can go back real quick. And before, because I did misclick when we were ending the turn, we will come on in and just grab the... Let's grab the storehouse here. Mole growth, and then we'll also go ahead and pop in the vendor, too. Excellent. And then from there, we'll come on back to It That Hungers and get attacked by Toriel. Alright, high risk battle. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. They do have the Painter of Light and Alana the Court Singer, so that she can summon an animal in this one. It can conjure an astral ward and raise the undead, so let's see if we have what it takes to take them down. They do have the catapult towers in here too, so we'll see. We will definitely not be raising it next time. We'll be either vassalizing it or some such that we can use the defenses to our advantage, because we are going to be so low health after this battle. We don't really have any opportunity to retreat, otherwise they just stop us from burning it, like they did previously. Fumigation's down, as is the, just damage. Great. Okay, so what do we get first off for one of our plagues here? Oh, we got the Mass Plague. Aptly named. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna go for it right here. I'm not going to boost the power on it. Here, before we do though, we can maybe boost it through strengthened. So we'll go tonic. Regeneration, I mean, that's nice. Move the flesh monster forward. You come on across. We'll go ahead and use the tonic on critical regeneration. Sweet. We'll do the same thing here. Regeneration across the board. Heal the weaker spider. The access to the summon. Go on in, and we can't distribute any tonics. We'll heal up Matriarch. Which will also then advance. Sounds like a pig, huh? Is it a 35% chance? Can't hit anyone. Very close range attacker it is. I think we will go ahead and teleport up a little bit closer. Because we need to get to where we can actually start striking these towers, too. Cannot be affected. It just doesn't take poison damage at all. Huh. Alright, then. Well, either way, we'll go for the Mass Plague. The zombie can't be affected. Oh, no, it can. It just doesn't care that much. Yeah, we'll go this way. Excellent, excellent. Now, Lightbringer is, I think, the only unit that can actually get in and attack anyone. No, it can't. Can't reach. And the longer we stall, the more we're going to get shot at by these catapults. That's something that, to a degree, we can handle. Go here and drop the heal on our Mimic. They definitely need it. Just if we can get the Mimic stall turned into... How far can you launch? 3 to 12. So we're all over here. It shouldn't be a problem. Run. As far as you're able. Drop the tonic down here. Strengthen is nice, and then we'll heal up our Afflictor as well. They shouldn't get the ability to use the catapults this next turn. But after that, I'm pretty sure they absolutely do. Alright, let's... We do not have the numbers here. Let's pass the turn, see how things play out. Alright, goes for a big heal over here. I'm happy to see them healing the defenders. That's a big chunky heal. She's coming in for a shot. That's actually not bad damage. Now we get hit by catapults. So we need to hurry into position here. I'm thinking we'll move you forward. 100% chance to hit. Beautiful. Miasma shot's so good. Did you lose your weakened, it said? Oh, you regenerated in them and got strengthened instead. How did you do that? Oh, I see. Whenever you lose health, you gain 2 strength. Hope you might want to go up and do some damage then. 2 shots. Have a chance of decaying and poisoning each time. We got one pot of decaying, so you have now how much health? 34. That'll drop to, or drop by 14 at least next turn. Move up and clobber the light fish. We need to be careful. How much damage are these things dealing? 16 AoE. That's very good. Drop off the tonic. Regeneration is nice. I think if we summon the spider, it'll be very useful. We'll have to get closer. Which is never a fun idea. Okay, so if we go for the poisonous undergrowth, we can't really hit anyone. The light spike. Light spike can't really hit anyone either. Because they're going for, oh no, you can't hit the towers at all. How fun. Alright, we'll decide on that one in a second. I want you to be able to take over as the light fish. Then you can move in and defeat it afterwards. Yes, okay, that's what we'll do. Alright, so you move up and possess the fish. Or mimic it, I guess. And you do the same. Excellent. And then we'll go for that greater possession on you. Should be more than enough to finish off the fish. And then can we dominate anyone? Oh, you know what? We won't be able to. So we probably should have stolen the Chaos Eater instead. Yeah, we've made mistakes. That's all right. The light spike here is gonna be pretty effective. Stay well away from the catapults. Although if we lose them and they end up healing everyone around them, I think that's not a bad idea either. Very low percentage chance to hit. Kind of a big yikes, I can't lie. Could really hurt the archers. We could just about kill this one. Let's go ahead and try to eliminate one unit. No such luck on the crit. Warding here. Try to super ward up these. But it's just resistance, isn't it? Yeah, one defense. They get hit by the rocks, that's gonna hurt. Vamp Spiderling, you go ahead and attack. I can't actually make it in. See, that I'm shocked by. The Caltrops must also slow you. Maybe we can convince them to try to AoE these two instead, our two summons. We could also go for a summon here with the Primal Spider. Or just have it take down one of these two heroes. So, summon in here. Easy. Slay the hero. The Assassin Spider strikes again. They should be more concerned with the spider inside their walls. Or inside their gates. Let's see if we can... Maybe. Oh, we miss. Since they can fly, they can hit whoever they want. Our mimics might be in trouble here. Good hit. Let's try to ward the... Let's go up here. Ward this way. Alright, it's turn. We'll have to remember there's no domination available for the Lightfish. Ooh, in one go they about to got our archer or our spider. Yeah, it looks like the mimics. Mimics are probably gone. It uses its turn moving so it doesn't get to... Oh, use the AoE, yeah, back into a mimic. And down they go. Big smack. Alright, one of their guys drops. How long till we can mimic again? One more turn, okay, just stay alive for a turn and we'll be good to go. Again, I think easier said than done. Run behind here and go flank. It's a lot of damage. Summon in the Primal Spider. And that Chaos Eater is a monster. Do we care that much about the first strike retaliation? I don't think so. 15. We're not dealing much. We can't really steal any of these units here. Oh, hang on, a 100% chance to take over the zombies. Mine. It didn't work. Who would have guessed? Heal the Afflictor. I guess these are just the Primal Darter. Oh, we gotta stand in the bleeding zone. Don't like that one bit. Light weakness and critical chance. How far can you move? Hit either one. Either one you want. Heal the Afflictor. Does that give you just enough to deal? I'm gonna deal a lot of damage. Alright, poison and decaying. Didn't get hit with the Electrify, though. Move to here and snack on Z's corpse. Yum yum. Hit him with a Poison Blast. 32 damage and decaying. The spider does finish him now, which is great. First striker now. Okay, I think from here it's not a bad idea to try to weaken or kill the catapult. Love the crit. It's decaying, so next turn hopefully it goes down. How much health you got? 10. Beautiful. Just enough. If I was to channel power, how much damage? Ooh, I might be able to kill. Very hefty might. If we get a rod away, we can definitely kill. Now the spike doesn't quite take him out. Unless we get a crit. Please. Ah, no such luck. They're decaying though, so no heals for them. No heals for you. Went over and heal up the Mimic for me. I think that's a good way to lose my Matriarch. Let's send it wide. Which may also be a good way to lose my Matriarch. Use health. We can just outright wipe you out. It's an expensive spell though, so we have to make sure we're using it on a good opportunity. Oh, you poor soul. That Primal Spider here. And death. The Assassin Spider returns. Your morale cannot be good. I don't know why I did that. Nope. We'll put you in here as the defense mode. Yeah, they survive somehow. Just barely. Oh, the Radiant Light. Stunned, weakened. Alright. Wait for the Mimics back. You can pull them away now. Zombies in, fighting my summons. Looks like a morale drop for us. A morale increase for him. We pounce behind them, and just a little bit of damage. Distribute the tonic here. 2 times strengthened. Yeah, triple strike's not gonna feel good. Can you just darter them to death? Not quite. 1 crit though is nice. And we've got the extreme weaken. Don't think that's quite as good as just dealing damage. We can teleport again. Good. Let's get a little bit closer. A little bit closer, give us access to more of these skills here. Yeah, let's make sure we can't make them insane. Berserkin dominated, but that doesn't mean... Well, I guess it says such as. He's uncontrollable. Is that what it says for insanity? Yeah, it probably doesn't work then. Although maybe we can use it on like zombie. Now let's go for some more damage. We shall Blight Spike their healer. Drain them. Drop some more tonic off. Let's say... fall back. Go ahead and drop some tonic off, I guess, here. Bleeding removed. Awesome. Oh, you can use it to also just get rid of any kind of debuffs. That's very good. Can we get in to mimic the chaos? No. Staying away from us because they don't like that idea. I distribute some tonic. Here. Step around and heal you. A little bit too far away. Just a wee bit. Lightning blast here did about no damage. We'll just blast our way through. There we go. Now we've got an entrance. All right, Charger, you go that way. We got a flank. It does more damage, right? Not enough to kill, though. We'll step back, take one hit, and then 50%. Why? Scared. 90% there. Is it still a kill? Yes. Oh, I guess one shot was a kill. That's good to know. Distribute the tonic here up to our spider. Yeah, take a little bit of damage on the way up, but we'll strike their archers and force them to retreat. Empire Spider will probably just have you go into defense mode here. Heal up the... That's a good call. That's an interesting call. They're likely to get hit with a boulder. Heal here. Rocks incoming is just going to be a thing. No matter what here. Alright, then we summon another spider, or... I will summon another spider. Here. And you can finish off with this support unit. No more heals for you clowns. Blasting spider. 24 damage. Completely missed because of low morale, but those are gonna stink. Yeah? Oh, it kills? Oh, we didn't need that at all. Ho ho ho! Literally worst case scenario, they got both of our healers. Dude, that is maximum lame. Alright, cool. I'm glad you managed to do that. Got weakened. The summon should go away here next turn, but... still. Nice flank. Tear down this tower, do no damage whatsoever. And get him a little bit of health back. Distribute tonic here. Come on up and mimic the Chaos Eater for me. Targets all adjacent enemies. You have to step over. Kind of rather Chaos Bolts you. Weakened. Yeah, then we have to kind of pass the heals back and forth, otherwise we will lose our other healers. And that we can't have. Getting rid of our ability to summon was very smart. Go for the heals. I'm probably down here. Full arms run. Can't get any good miasma shots. We'll just kind of work our way in. Alright, you there, Mimic. You get the... Yes, you can. Just hit these guys real quick with the Chaos Bolts, decaying Berserk. So they should hit their own units, I believe. Chaos Rebuke. Yeah, then we just Blight Spike in on Big Nasty back here. Poison decaying. Yeah, there's no healing for you. Okay, the zombies are a summon. They should go away. Although, that's bad stuff. Oh, it only gets to do it once? Alright, we learned today. The second time you mimic it, it is killed. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could have been, I guess. 40% chance to hit is very bad. Come on round and go for melee strike. Is this zombie going away by any chance? Or when its timer runs out? I don't think so. Somehow it comes back with Mighty Meek and such too, even though it's one of mine. Even though it's one of mine. Let's go ahead and try to get that miasma shot first. Strengthened remove. Very low chance to do anything useful. As 2 times poisoned. Triple hit, and then can we finish him? Yes. That was a brutal fight, though. We win, we get to keep some healers, but we lose the ones that matter. And one of our tier 4s. Alright, day 55, we can at least move in on Arcadia, and we need to definitely go ahead and vassalize them, or whatever allows us to actually do some healing. I'm gonna go ahead and disenchant all of this. And then, yeah, well, I guess we just move in on Arcadia. We shall... would love to raise it. But there's no chance we get that done, so let's vassalize them. Nimue is gone, back to the void. That's not good for her faction. Got some remains we can sell. Awesome. I'm gonna annex some more provinces for some free units. Well, Lena, you, I think you're prospecting, so you do good with mines. Go mine on the iron deposit, something else together. A warg. And deposit found. Lovely. Gonna excavate across the entire way there. Oh, that's great. Yeah, come on over. Get through these walls. Keep player connects to the province as well, and you like foresters. So let's go forester here on that double iron. Got a very large force here. I think we just need to send most of them back to Black Pit, although we can go after Gauntlet and claim this back for the forces of evil. I don't think we get to bring back Eadgard, but we do get to vassalize his people. Exactly. I'll have the Inferno puppy go ahead and leave the group. Or clobbering some of these more elites. Amplifier, you join here. We can go take on this giant, I believe. Yeah, safe battle. Easy. Safe battle that kills all of our fire pups. Probably not. Our fights with Turiel will start going way better if we can get some units that aren't just almost dead already. Tonic. We have so many buffs. Let's go ahead and hit it. 3 times speed. Infection, we'll go ahead and tonic up here. 2 times strengthen for the bear sounds awesome. A heal on the pups. Flicker up and around the corner. Let's go for the heal here. Rising Fury times 3, Rising Fury times 5. And then we can mimic the Storm Giant. Give him a headache. Come on back. The Storm Giant's got some nasty abilities. Spiders start kind of swarming around. Yeah, no one can get it. Beautiful. Oh, cool. I didn't think they'd actually hit. Slithers, when they are buffed up, can deal way more damage than you'd expect. Alright, Masma Shot can hit anyone we want. Let's go ahead and hit the Slithers in the back. Can we mimic the giant? Yes, we can. And since he hasn't moved, we can go for the Lightning Strike. What do you mean can't be affected? Oh, it's affected by line of sight. Well, that's kind of lame. While we are a giant, we now don't have the ability to move in and do anything about it. How much damage you just swing? 16. 16 is a lot. How about we send in the Primal Spider to go absorb some of that damage? Just Primal Spider, you go be the one to get hit by the tip of smash. If we can help it. He may decide to go for the Lightning Storm. Then we go for Immobilizing Growth here. Should distract the Lightning Storm a little bit. Go over this way, hit him with a Poison Blast. Decaying is always good to see. Although the plants have now kind of ruined our ability to move in and do anything about it. That stinks a little bit. Let's just go over this way behind the boss and go for more ooh, or completely miss. Well, if you lightning strike our leader, what happens? Not too much. Not too much at all. I want to move the bear to here. Go for the big swipe. Around behind with our giant. Spicy dog. Getting in too close is probably a bad idea. We're gonna do it anyway. We have you turn into the giant as well. Beautiful. Storm giants for everyone. Well, you know what? We can also drop down the miasma. How much does that cost? It's very cheap, I thought. 15. Nothing. Our bear will be weakened. That's fine. I think we can deal. Ooh. A little bit of lightning tag. We start throwing some lightning back. Oh, affected by line of sight rolls. We can't hit them. Lame. the lightning strike. Really low chance to hit. Go for it. We can at least kill this giant. Almost. One crit. That's all we need. Oh, no such luck. We do have the primal spider. Alright, down with the giant. Helps to finish off these slithers. Crossbows, I think. Oh no, everyone's in the way. Poison blast here. Have to chop through our own units. Decaying resisted. Now we just go for the blizzard, probably to win. Almost. Did that clear a path? No, it didn't. Didn't clear a path at all. 2 shots to the crossbow. Very worth. We can just walk up and go for the damage though. That's that. And then the spider has to survive a fight with a bear. That's a tough one. Yeah, it didn't work out so well. Ursaring used bite. 65 more production and a noble Aegis. We've got ourselves another wisp. Well, if any more of our units could actually move, I would happily go after these next two. Back up into the deep layer though for the healing. We'll be ready to start moving out and taking other cities soon. Deep layer has produced a vendor. Let's go ahead and pop that into a clan lodge. We definitely need to start working on more of the healers here in the Pit of Many Eyes. The Valley of Many Eyes. Hustle. We don't have a lot of time. Yaka's holding the pass here. Actually, what I might do with your army is come on down towards the Underdrock. That way we have a squad that can go after Fengir. Because if we can take out his throne city, we're in really good shape. Tyrium Refinery, Mint. Nature Bolstering Matrix. Nature buff and healing spells get additional healing. I don't think that's very useful right now. Sacred Meadow. The additional knowledge would be really nice. Let's go for the item forge, though. Realized that we needed this yesterday. In fact, I'm going to rush it. It's so important. And then we'll grab the catapult towers to better defend the valley. Alright, into the item forge. We got 324 binding essence. Actually, a fair bit of infusion materials here. Fireforge stone for fire stuff and chaos. Yeah, we really only want the Archon. Let's find a glorious Eldritch Relic. Cosmic damage? No, I don't want cosmic damage. I want frost or blight. Which currently we do frost damage. Infecting has a chance of turning into a zombie. See, that'd be pretty awesome. Yes, I think so. Oh, we don't have any of this essence. Hang on now. In my arsenal, do we have any we can break down that does? The Scorcher and the Striking Demon's Bane. Fiend Slayer. We don't have enough to make anything higher tier than this, though. So if we were to add another, it's going to go up to 100. Okay. Everett has been produced. We have no more gold. And what about an item that allows us to summon? A wand of Spawn Hatchling. Summons a random tier 1 spider. Blizzard's actually a decent spell. Unfortunately, it looks like we just don't have very many good items right now. Casting points, True Sight, Berserker's Rage. Nope, nothing good there. What about the rings? We've got Wind Shield, which is nice. But not Wind Barrier. Alright, we'll just wait on the item. Guess the item forge wasn't quite as needed as I thought. Over to the Underdrock. Thank you kindly. What is Fengir? Fengir himself is gonna come deal with you. The angriest Moonrock dwarf there ever was. He's on a hunter spider. Can we escape? No, he's a fast lad. He planned this very cleverly. Well, I'm gonna leave. A bear, come join up with absolutely everyone inside the walls. This Arcadia is ours now. I really, really wish you got to heal after claiming it, since you have now conquered the streets. It's yours now. We're being pursued there. Let's go ahead and gotta fall back. Keep an eye. Work, stay, Inferno Pup. You also stay. We've got no casting points because I was using it on this. I don't think the Phantasmal Ritual is as useful now. Would have definitely rather had the plant summons, so... hindsight. Alright, endless waves of Orc Angels. Here comes Turiel once again, and... Roniel. Turiel and Roniel. Yeah, we're in bad shape. It thinks it's impossible. We'll see. One final battle for today's episode. I was kind of hoping we'd get the catapults on our side, but no, we are definitely just going to get run over here. This is a really, really short-range map. Good grief. We no longer have the heals. Mass Plague is nice. This whole group. Likely, though, they are going to... remorse. Likely, though, they are going to, heal that up, no problem. Tonic here. Generation's what we like to see. Heal each other. Oh, the bears can throw caltrops? Ah, we already wasted his turn. Caltrops here then. Drops to this position. Primal Darter in behind. You try to sneak around yourself. One of the bigger issues is the Turiel can just kind of fly up at magic missiles and kill someone right off the bat. Here, Generation's what we like to see, and the Blessing. Alright, we have to pick and choose which units are going to make it out of this one. It's not going to be everyone. Heal there. Form bonds with the General and draws down the shield. Lovely. And we can't really Blight Spike anyone. Go ahead and teleport to here. Then can we blight spike anyone? No. No. And we have no real choice but to use the spider, but where we put them is going to matter. Ah, they've got a light fish too. Yeah, that's very fun. Hit just about anything at once. Yep, we'll go ahead and drop down the primal spider. Right in here. Whole heap of poisoned. Ward and get ready. Brown, I think you should kind of stand up front. I don't think anything can really reach. Let's have these guys come around and also ward up. Tincture here. Can't deal any damage, which is not great. Well, they'll move towards us here next turn. Go into the warding. Well, and let's see what they've got. Bunch of awakening going on. That is a easy stun for them. Good news is we do waste some of their magic missiles. We go for an awakening there. Steals our spider. Kills them from a long ways away. Yeah, I'm thinking that was where we get pushed back. Way less damage than it should have been. Can we take over the fish? We can. We also need to heal the mimic, otherwise it's just going to go down. The clowns converge. No killing friendlies there is just dumb. One round and heal our mimic. Go ahead and greater empower the flesh monster here. Status vulnerability, we can come up and go for a flank. Throw the caltrops this way, then go for the flank. Wasn't much damage, sadly. The retaliation's gonna be pretty brutal. Summon in a little spiderling, send them in. Up to our own bleeding. Can't have them take over as any good units, fortunately. So just the life fish it is. And we cannot quite kill. Maybe against a fish you want to save the tincture. They can't do anything until we get them out of the way. Well, this is lovely. Go for the shot. Timid and decaying. As if that mattered. Buku's of damage there. fall on back a little bit here and go ahead and go for the heal on this unit. Our two healers alive. Drop in another spider, or use health with it, just get rid of the light fish. These primal spider summons are just not going well. We can go here and kill the fish, but it's 45 mana. Take out one unit. Back to get anyone in with insanity? No, the answer is definitely not. I was gonna go Blight Spike then. Try to weaken their archers. Because they fly, they don't have to worry about the caltrops at all. That's awesome. Pretty some more decaying on there. Alright. Big bomby spells. Our units are dropping left and right. If he wasn't able to summon in infinite units, I think we would have been fine. But the fact of the matter is, you just don't have any momentum here, even if you think you do. You can't dominate anyone here. From behind those shields, get a little bit of damage. Back, then you go for the barb nut. Get real unlucky. Caltrops directly on top, but of course they do not suffer from that at all. We got another mass plague. It's just not doing enough. It's just not doing enough, Captain. Ethereal disease, drop the tonic off here. No miasma shot, we can go for the 40%. 2 shots there. Retaliation is brutal. Inquisitor's gonna fly in and rope chop someone. Lightning blast here. Come up and get another lightning blast. Not enough to do any real damage, fortunately. This should be the tonic. That flanked triple strike is nice, but it's about to get just completely steamrolled by someone. Use health, not enough. This is unfortunate. Go for another primal spider. We'll have it do the same thing, just... No, we'll have it here. You can take out... I guess the archer then. Alright. They still got 2 heroes and some pretty scared units. And we're going down one at a time. Big hit, it actually bounced over here. Jeez. That's another trade. Doesn't feel like a very good one, but it's a trade. Blight Spike their support troops. That could be a flank at all. Nah, there's no way. Well, we'll go for 2 strikes here then. You're getting poisoned. this unit. Can't dominate anything, actually, except for the wyvern. Regeneration. Get out of the way. Go for the heal on this spider here. Heal on our other astrolad. I'll pass those around and then have you come over and deal some damage. That's a fair bit, but that's okay. You got a crit. Yeah, lucky dog. Finish the support troop. We've done what we can. Go for the big heal on our mimic. And pass. Ooh, a stun. Awesome. Thunder resistance. Big bomb there. Yep. As you can see, I mean, we can take this clown out. Might as well. Behind there. Deal the damage you can. 5% chance to hit. I would like the decaying. Yeah, if only we had a little bit more time, I think we probably could have got him. Let's go ahead and teleport back a little bit. Then Blight Spike over here. Fly way over here with some lightning. Electrified. Yeah, maybe it's just going to take it out, use it as the decoy. 40 bond. And a turn. Oh, third. Now our first real loss, but we'll see if we can recover from it. So we had a bunch of legendary troops, and they just get to summon their troops into legendary, so there's all sorts of chiefs that we're fighting against that may or may not be doable. There's another mass plague. Yes. Alright, it's not over till it's over. Didn't get rid of all of their negative debuffs. I thought that was supposed to. Heal them up, static charge, kill the wyvern. Decaying and poisoned, which means it is not dying next turn and it's going to deal plenty. Alright, the matriarch's gone. That pretty much does it. We teleport yet? No. Well, darn. I guess we could fly through here and then go for the poison darts. Kill that unit. Our guys still have a really low morale. Let's go with miasma shot here. We don't fumble it, thankfully, but 2 heroes versus 1 Eldritch Ruler. The Eldritch Ruler loses every time. And then shoot through walls themselves. Graze. Does no damage, and we have been defeated. Just one battle, so we'll see if we can recover. Although this basically means we've done nothing for the entire campaign, and they have just keep building up. They've just kept building up. Yeah, got completely flattened. We just ran out of health. Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me fight? Get out of here. That is so trash. All right, the turn is ours again, and I guess we got another unit. Who knows? Must have been something happening above ground here that caused that. The Yaka just knocking her head. You guys aren't doing anything useful. Just letting Shira run you over. Yeah, Shira's armies are immense. This might be our very first loss. Recently declared war on you. They just reclaimed Arcadia like it never happened. Nimwe's back. Lithal's back. Arcadia has been recaptured, of course. Oh, this is just a tunnel? Interesting. Of course, we're just barely out of reach. That's fun. Okay, yeah, no, you keep on coming down here towards Underdrock. We're gonna use that to knock out Stronghold. 2 turns we need to stall for. Alright, come back into friendly territory. Already know he's going to be summoning in units like crazy. Blade Runner up here. Astro Wisps are so very useless. I just want to go for another academy. Here we definitely need to start working on things like the armory. Mint is 20 more gold. Let's go armory. We need more troops. Oh good, we've got another one of these. I mean, thankfully you're close enough to home that I can bring you back effectively. Yep, now we'll move on. Oh good. 3 tier 4s and everything else is either tier 3 or tier 2. That'll be quite the fight. Well, we do have the mimics here, so whatever they have, we can be better. Let's do that. Let's go take them down. We've got the troops. I don't know what you're doing. I said go join. We can use all 3 of these armies here. Numbers. We lose everyone. Yikes. Ah, that's why. Your Arcadium trimmers. 20 damage every 2 turns is extreme. What hits everyone around? Damage to all gilded units. If any are killed, this unit heals. Wow. Golden Golem. Zap us once. That'll be alright. Where are all my healers at? Nice. You move up to here. Heal yourself. Wisps move up the flanks with. Flicker you as well. Tonic. Can we not give the tonic to the bear? Yeah, we can. Tonic the bear. Also, defense, come up alongside. Tonic you. Heal. Heal. Mimic to the forest. I think you just catch things on fire, so keeping you out of the forest may be a good idea. Off to the side then. Van Patchling and then one of the others. Glorious stuff. 2 times strengthened, and now you're healed. That looks to be everyone. Goes for the insanity right off the bat. Oh, we got it on our hero. Good grief. Well, our line's about to obliterate ourselves. Yeah. That's incredible. Causing bolts here. Should have gone for the Afflictor, the miasma shot on the Snake. This hero's about to get one-shotted. Unless we can somehow stop them. Drop the spider. Come on around and go for the web. Does not immobilize either. And a 1-hex cone, it's gonna hurt so bad, yeah. Go ahead and mimic the monster here. Chain Mind. Yeah, we go for Insanity. Should punch throwing you into the back of the head. You go ahead and mimic the Golden Golem. Get in there. Zap there, send the spiders in. Cosmic Bolts. We've got the Hurricane coming on next turn. Yeah, our hero is 100% dead. Well, Snagla, we've made a mistake for you. Drop them. Come on forward now, just get everyone get hit with the big lightning bomb. Mistress, go ahead and rack this one. Big bites. Heroes disrupted. There goes the polar bear. The amount of damage we just took. I'm glad the big gilded boy didn't go too far. Bolts. Either. Retaliation is brutal. Decaying, so no heals. Gonna get hit if you pull back. Maybe you're doing the other way to get the big cone. Try to take down one of these tier 4s. They gilded. Smack. Retaliation is beyond brutal. Slowed, so there's no retaliation. Oh, you can't. A 1 less retaliation attack. So instead of hitting, what, 3 times? Or, yeah, no, it still hits 3 times. Oh, the amount of trouble we're in. We can't even come close to killing this thing. How much damage does 1 swing deal? The answer is too much. That is crazy. Blast him with the bolts. Well, I mean, we kind of have to. If you get gilded so you get stunned. Chain Mind. It failed. Rack. That didn't fail. Burn. Chain one of our other units. Obviously made them insane. Goes after my my healer, so I'm gonna have none of those. We gilded that unit, thankfully. Yeah, Sanity is really not cool. Let's go Tincture here. Asthma shot or just go for the damage? Let's go for the damage. Nice, they're both gilded. Go for the big gilded slam. It's not going to kill anyone. Does it consume gilded on them as well? No, it doesn't. How many turns before you can use this again? I guess we can just go for more big hits then, huh? Yeah, outright slay this one. Catch you on fire. 42% chance to enchain. This one's fine. Let's go here. Enchain. Gratitude. Alright, that one's gone. Oh, and when it explodes, everyone gets decaying. That's a lot of fun. Stab you in the back? No. What's the golden curse, anyway? Zap, zap. While it did get spooky, kill yourself, I think. We come out on top here. From here, it should be pretty simple. Onic. And Lightning Blast. Ouch. Gilded unit's gone. 65% chance of outright kill, but you miss. Alright, one shot, one kill. You hunt down the big beastie. It's gilded. Less Braille, finish him off. Spooky battle, but we should get gold for every single one of those gilded units there. Yes, 260 gold. Nice. Take that reward. Your eternal war. Get another healer, and then with this, I mean, we could probably win that battle. We keep going into fights where we have almost nothing in terms of health, but I think we'll be fine. You step to here. Wisp, you move? No. Oh, we'll just fight it like this. 3 of you, Laura's battle. Let's see. I bet the Inferno Dog goes down. It's just about everyone. Not having our spells seems pretty mean. Alright, for real, the final battle. This way, Dire Bear. We do need to replace the matriarchs we previously had. Onic distributed to the bear, of course. Status protection is not what I really want. Heal. Tonic here. Bolster defense. Tonic here. Regen. Tonic here. Strengthened. Heal yourself. Then you as well. Restore. So you got kind of 2 waves here. Well, let's see what the BT's got. All it on one side. Oh, they missed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright, this accursed boy here is going to be the biggest problem. Let's go ahead and summon in some plants. Not immobilized, but he might as well be. Primal Spider, go ahead and blast here, get him with decay. That doesn't fuck. Okay, well, no, that's not good. Like a 75% chance, though. There's the decay. And we can save our Miasma shot. Big damage. Finish him. How far can this mammoth move? All the way to here. Now, let's go ahead and take over. What's the roving furnace do? Tier 4. It's a big, nasty charge unit. Okay, well, instead, I'm going to take over as the penguin. Demon penguin. Oh yes, and enjoy being teleported and turn insane. If it hooray. So you two are not insane. These two are. Then come over here and do the same thing. Just go ahead and turn into this. And hit him in the back with the crushing isolation. None of them can reach, so we'll just set up for a kind of a surround here. We're up between them. Looks good. Down with the bloody penguin. Oh, that's not cool. You're supposed to be in. Oh, I guess he ate his insanity. Curse of Exile. Interesting. Now I think we want to kill you. Blast, blast, blast. With a molten spill coming out. Yeah, flank him here. Everyone's on fire. You go ahead and run. We'll drop the heals here. Primal Spider, go bother. They've kept all their units they don't want to fight us away from this side. Which I can respect. Poison Blast. Make sure we don't get hit with the isolation nonsense, so cross bolts. Here and let loose some more poison. And miasma that way. Poison and weakens. Hopefully it doesn't eat the weakened, it eats just the poison. Eats the poison and not the weakened. Heal up. Static charge. Mammoth is gonna be a problem here next turn. It could reach our dog. Oh, we made a mistake. Here, back up. You kill. Having the fire come spilling out is the worst. Oh, that doesn't. We'll have to sacrifice the dog if we want to win this one. Or take this guy down. Otherwise, they will likely... They can't, so let's... Pray we don't lose our dire bear. Killed the spider instead. I guess that's fair. You still have a battle mage out there. As I was previously saying, they're doing a very good job of staying away from our damage dealers. Is it because they're cowards? Oh, absolutely. But at least they know. At least they know what they are. That's probably not a good one. Pull back. Triple shot here. Rushing anguish. Isolation. Lightning blast here. Pretty weak attack. Can't quite kill unless we get hit by the other unit as well. So you come on up, drop the tonic off here. Generation. And it can likely stomp them out too. I think the Hound is something we can sacrifice, since we are obviously going to have to here. Can't tonic anyone but yourself, which, I mean, it can be fine too. 3 times regeneration, we can poison blast there, can we heal anyone that needs it quite badly? Oh good, we can. Like here. Lightning blast. Oh, you missed. One of the ones we really didn't need to miss, huh? Take over as the Penguin. The Doom Penguin. Go for it. We succeed. It's gonna retaliate no matter what. Go into the low foliage bed. Now we're gonna probably lose the. Oh yeah, if we get too close, we can use the stomp. In which case, we really lose the bear. Go back up. Step 1 next to it, and then go to defense mode. 1 shot, 1 kill. Alright, that's what we got. See how many of these we can keep alive. No, just go and kill our Hound. Onic. Heal. Heal. Finish your poor soul. Decaying and flanked. Summon another spider. I don't know if they can reach, but if they can, great. Oh, awesome. Then they'll use the webs. No mobilization is extremely unfortunate. Blast them. Now you're poisoned. How exciting. And Boris defeats the Mammoth. We lose our level up spiders. They heard me say I needed to replace others, didn't they? On the provocation and 74 gold. We've got a couple more healers. We've got so many of these astral healers. Honestly, too many. So 3 there, 4 astral healers. Go ahead and get rid of the wisp. You can jump join here, you here. And then that's, I mean, it's a fair force to go invade. We just need 1 more set of troops, I'd say. And honestly, get rid of these wisps. Garbage. Hot garbage. Deals an additional 20 temporary hit points. Applies 2 strength and it grants additional range. That's very good. Land Lodge is done here. Awesome. Yeah, we really need all of these. The Dungeoneering, the Clay Forge, the Silent Barracks, the Tunneling. All of it. Alright, well that's going to be all the time I have got for today. We're going to be doing some building in here, so we'll just pop in our buildings and I'll call the episode then. Arcane Institute is more than I'm willing to spend. We definitely need multiple animists after our loss there. Let's go for another animist on this side, and they can kind of go converge together. Then yeah, we'll go for that Arcane Institute. Institute of the Arcane. Down here in the deep layer, we can grab... How many animists do we have? 2? I think another Afflictor is pretty good. Fantastic unit. And then down here as well, we'll go for another Shrine. 200 mana. City income, that's what it is, huh? We're bringing in a lot more than it seems like we should be. Yes, indeed. And next is the Metropolitan Society. Boost of all of our production by even further. We're gonna get these 2 cities to touch. Actually, did I just waste? Throne City and cities that share a border with the Throne. It's only the ones that share a border with the Throne City. Well, but we were a little bit played there. So we're not the most metropolitan of the societies, are we? That's just the way. Alright, you all will be continuing your orders, or just scouting the area a little bit. As long as we're in the forest, they can't see our units because of the leaf skin. Here, then wait. Meanwhile, we did lose a battle. We've lost one of our allies. It's not the war. We've still got a really strong base to work with. We just have to rebuild and get back out there. Thank you all so much for dropping on by today's Grexolis campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub thumb, and I'll see you all in the next one.